So I don't know if you're like me and you're on Facebook or on YouTube and you see like an ad or a video and it's recommending you something you wouldn't really want to be recommended. I was recommended this. And I know what you're thinking, it looks an awful lot like a toothbrush. Why would I be recommended that? So, being really bored in quarantine, I looked up what it was. It was a mole remover. What it is that it uses concentrated heat or electricity or something, and it can remove moles, it can remove scars, and it can remove tattoos. Now, all of these things I was very cautious of. I'm like, I don't think that's true. So I saw videos of people removing moles, scars, and not really so much tattoos. I've seen people do a video where they let it, a little scrape, and then there's been no update. And fuck, man, that's not satisfying. So now you're wondering, oh, is he gonna get rid of something he has? Nothing great that I have. I have full sleeves, as you see, in my hand tattoos. I also have an elephant on my leg. I do have a diamond I did as a little kid on my ankle. My dad's a tattoo artist. He touched it up a little bit, but for the sake of sacrificing something, I don't really mind doing a video on this. My plan is to give you a beginning to end satisfying review of this product. People will make a one-off and then just totally not do any updates, not do another session, not do another whatever. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, as you can see, I did little test spots to make sure that it was working. They do give you some attachments. They give you a little poker, and they give you a little whatever that might be. I'll throw up some reviews real quick so you can see what people are saying about it. So I don't really have a game plan. I'm really just wanting to give some spots definitive touched and untouched so that you can see the difference. Like I said, I want to do updates. I want to do a bunch of videos where it's different sessions. You can see the progress and you can see it if it actually works. After I do 2 or 3 lines, maybe, I'm going to use Tegaderm. I'm going to put that over and just leave it alone. Now, before I start, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I'm not a primary care physician. This is me just testing a product to make sure it does what it says it does. It does have settings. You can't really see it, but it says 1 and it goes up to 9. So we'll start at, 6? It says to do like this, but then you guys can't really see much. So we're going to try this line right here. And as you can see, that already burnt me quite a bit. It does make a burning, obviously, because it's burning you. Yeah. You can kind of just go back and forth as well. Now, like I said before, some of the videos haven't been super informative, but I do want to try to give, by the way, I'm popping it up to 8. I do want to give at least a more informative or detailed review of it. So I know some people say to do this. Oh, it's blurring up a bit. Come back into focus, man. There we go. Let's see if I have to zoom in. Are we back in focus? We're back in focus. So as you can see, that was a test spot here, and then these two over here. And we've done this so far. Now, there is different severities, 1 through 9, like I said. So we're just kind of testing like 6 through 9. Ooh, yeah, it kind of hurts, as you can probably see. It's hard to, like, you might think I'm bitching out, but because there's this little point, I'm trying to, like, not go too deep, because I don't know how deep I'm supposed to go. I'm also trying to get, like, a clean line so you guys can see what I'm doing. So as you see so far, we got this little section, this little triangle. I don't think I'm going deep enough, but goddamn, it does sting quite a bit. And I will have to say too, it hurts more than when I actually got this tattoo. It's probably because as you see, I have a lot of tattoos. I might have gotten used to the feeling of getting tattooed. Ooh. Ooh. I also didn't want to bitch out for you guys so that you see a decent amount of coverage in an update. Damn, that hurt. I also want to do a live video instead of a pre-recording, because I was thinking of doing a pre-recording, but that wouldn't be honest, because then you couldn't hear me complain about this. Ooh, starts to not feel super awesome when you get towards the heel. That definitely sucks. We'll get some of this while we're here. This was already a pretty tender spot to get tattooed. So doing this, it's already not fun. And you might be wondering, oh, you know, you're ruining a perfectly good or fine tattoo. Now, I'm not doing this because I dislike this tattoo. I just don't care about the tattoo. And I was recommended this, and I'm like, oh, you know, as I said before, so I figure, hey, I like doing experiments. I like seeing if things work, and I know tattoo removal is a big problem for people. So I'm not saying I recommend this if it works. I'm just saying you now have that knowledge. And what to expect, aftercare, etc. Because I don't want to be one of those channels that does one video and done and then leaves it hanging. If I want to do something, I want to do the whole thing. Like an entire update, session 2, session 3. Now, people in the comments I know, because I've seen other videos, will say I'm not doing something correctly, which is fine. I'm not saying I could be doing nothing correctly right now. And that's why I want to do more videos, so that if you know what you're talking about, I can do it correctly the next time. But correctly the next time might be not doing this at all. So we're going to bump it up to 9. Yeah, 9. Now keep in mind, I don't plan on doing all of this every single time. That's why I'm going to do some of this. I do work. I do have a job where I work roughly 13 hours a shift. And that can get a little rough if I have a little wound on my ankle. I've been doing lines, so I think we're going to finish off right here by dotting it. I think that will give a different outcome. I was also thinking of doing a face cam for this while I do this, but honestly I'm not very expressive when it comes to pain, believe it or not. And let's line that. Now, if you're wondering if it's sanitary, it is burning, it is cauterizing or cauterizing. I did clean this before, and I am going to, and I did wash my hands, so I am going to put Tegaderm on until that inevitably falls off, and then when that's healed, I will give an update video and do another session if you guys want. Because like I said, I don't really care for this tattoo. Yeah, I think we're going to stop there. I think that's good. Like I said, it's been on 9 for the last part. This little tip. Turn this off. How the fuck? You hold the power button. I should have known. Now for the Tegaderm. Now this last bit of Tegaderm was from when I got this hand tattooed, and I had it left over. How are we? Yeah, we'll put it this. We'll put it this. Well, I mean, it's not the whole tattoo, so we'll put it this way. Press it. So you're learning how to use Tegaderm as well. Now when I did this the first time in the test spots as you saw, this did fill up with yellow goo. So we'll see if that happens again. And this Tegaderm's been giving me shit lately. I think it got wet. Okay, let's see if I'm doing this, if I did it correctly. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh, that is pretty. So remember for the next video, this is what we did. Did these 3 triangles and a little bit over here, if you really want to count it. God, there is no good light in this house. This is far, isn't it? I'll have to hold you like this. When it heals, I do plan on doing an update, and I do plan on doing a series for it so that you guys can see if it actually works. Maybe that's better. Till next time, I don't have an outro, so don't hit your kids because it looks like this.